We have been in a fog, and as we've emerged, we see that the world's been pushed to the brink, and so have you. I'm Dr. David Orrs, I'm the Doc of DeFi, and I invite you on my little trip that I'm taking off to sunny Arizona. So here I am, just killing time before we board, and just catching up on a few posts from other people in my group, my metaverse and blockchain group, and seeing what they're doing on their channels and their posts. And a few of them have gone to a conference in San Antonio, Texas called Consensus. And I thought to myself, geez, where was the last time I really heard that word? And it was at the beginning of my course when they were explaining to me what the blockchain was. And they were saying that part of the way in which everything is verified securely is through consensus. A number of computers all agree on a final outcome, and that is what's called proof of work, and that's what causes the system to be immutable, the documentation system of the blockchain. It's linear as well. So I thought to myself, that's really neat. But then when I hear some of the reports and some of the cliff notes, I guess, of what's been discussed in the Consensus Conference in San Antonio, Texas, it sounds like it's all about organizing a decentralized space, perhaps regulating a decentralized space. And it becomes the vision, it seems, of people who have given this quite a lot of thought. Maybe they're backed with big think tanks, big resources, and they've come up with a scenario that is plausible. The problem with that is that it's still, in my opinion, trying to operate an old paradigm within a new one, and somewhat diluting what this new paradigm, this vision of what 3.0 can actually be for all of us. The pioneers in this space who have been in there quite a long time, the CEOs of certain platforms and the innovators of certain things in the crypto space, they've been operating with no regulation and truly in a peer-to-peer context, and they've done extremely well. And the problem being is that very soon that might all be erased. And for the rest of the world, the 85% that hasn't adopted it, we will walk in to an already diluted concept of what peer-to-peer is supposed to be. So this is something I'd encourage a bit of discussion around. I'm not too sure about this idea that, well, regulation is inevitable. Maybe not inevitable necessarily in the scenario that the regulators in the 2.0 system want to create for us. And perhaps the dialogue has to be a bit more peer-to-peer instead of parent-to-peer, if you know what I mean. Anyhow, food for thought. I will catch you on the next video.